can rap a little bit.
Maybe you can rap a little bit. You know what I mean? Maybe you can rap a little bit. I'm gonna start rapping, man, and then everybody gonna be saying.
Canelo Alvarez has reignited his war of words with Terence Crawford after Crawford boldly claimed he would give him a serious beating when they finally face off in the ring. While some may brush it off as typical fight hype, Canelo took offense, viewing Crawford's remarks as both disrespectful and insulting.
Like Crawford, because he move a lot and the fight is not that great. I think Crawford, don't get me wrong, he's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy.
Canelo Alvarez may find Terence Crawford's size disadvantage disrespectful in itself. But in boxing, weight isn't the only factor that matters. If it were, the heavyweight champion would always dominate. When Crawford took a shot at Canelo, the Mexican superstar fired back, vowing to knock him out before they even step into the ring. Something he hasn't promised against any of his last 5 opponents.
Call you out at 68, say that he can beat you at this weight?
No, you know, everybody wants to fight with me, so it's fine.
That being a
Canelo Alvarez, the constant stream of challengers, including Terence Crawford, is a testament to his status in the sport. The fact that everyone wants to fight me and dreams of facing Canelo is an honor, he said. Alvarez explained that he chose Berlanga because the undefeated Brooklyn fighter made a name for himself by knocking out his first 16 opponents in the first round. He also praised Berlanga as a dynamic, younger challenger who would bring excitement to the fight.
Focus 100% on this fight. Look, I don't like the way he talk, and I'm not in this position because of any.
Given Crawford's smaller size, Alvarez has always been skeptical about his chances in a higher weight class. I know he's a good fighter, Alvarez acknowledged. He thinks he can do everything, but I believe he understands that things are different at 150 pounds. He's skilled, but that's why weight classes exist. Alvarez also expressed respect for Crawford's abilities, saying, "I like Terence, and I appreciate his style. It's just different." You could see that in his fight against opponent's name. It's a unique approach.
If he wants to work with me, it's in my way, not in their way.
What was
I don't need it.
What didn't you like about how he approached? Like, what was
It's not that.
Alvarez hinted that it might be wise to wait a bit longer before facing undefeated former 168-pound title holder David Benavidez, as Benavidez is currently pursuing a showdown with the soon-to-be undisputed light heavyweight champion. That title will be decided when undefeated Russian fighters Dmitry Bivol and Artur Beterbiev clash in Saudi Arabia on October 12th. If people want to see that fight, they'll have to pay, Alvarez stated, emphasizing the magnitude of potential bout with Benavidez. He also expressed interest in fighting in Japan, inspired by one of his boxing idols, former featherweight champion Oscar Larios of Mexico, who had a storied career there.
The way to approach. It's not the way to approach to me. Look, I respect everybody and I respect Turkey, but look, if
I like to take things one fight at a time, but I would definitely love the experience of fighting in Japan, Alvarez said. I grew up watching George Linares. He fought in Japan many times. I really want to go there and have that experience he is for Saudi Arabia. Alvarez remains uncertain about ever fighting there. He has expressed strong dissatisfaction with the Boxing Federation, including ALEC, due to their approach.
Claro que no. La quiero para mi hijo, por favor.
Sí, no, aquí yo creo que Crawford needs to fight Teofimo.
Rumors suggest that Canelo Alvarez may finally be considering a showdown with David Benavidez in the near future. However, the boxing star has reportedly demanded a massive $200 million for the fight, a price that Nashik appears unwilling to meet. Alec's influence has significantly changed the dynamics of boxing in recent years, playing a major role in revitalizing the sport's standing in combat sports. Despite this, Alvarez has shown little interest in following his path, and Alec seems to share the same sentiment. In his latest move, Alec has stepped forward to shut down any speculation surrounding the fight.
Well, in boxing, is that something you'd actually be interested in?
You know, it's crazy when you asking about that because you say, you're my challenge.
While speaking to the media, Canelo Alvarez explained the reasoning behind his $200 million demand for a fight against David Benavidez. Deviously, he's a risk.
Today, obviously, but I don't want that fight. I think Teofimo deserves more than me.
He's a great fighter. Plus, he steps into the ring on fight night weighing 25 pounds more than me. It's a risk, but I don't care. If the money's right, the fight can happen tomorrow. Alvarez stated a $200 million purse would require an enormous gate for promoters to turn a profit, and Turki Alalshik is well aware of that reality.
Yeah.
Turkey has said that he's not interested in the fight anymore. What's your reaction or your response to that?
Yeah.
Taking to his social media handle, Turki Alalshik dismissed Canelo Alvarez's comments and didn't hold back in his response. I heard Canelo say that he respects me, but doesn't like the way I do business.
Different from 147, to be honest. Israel just was a strong opponent. You know, we knew that coming.
Honestly, whether he respects me or not doesn't matter to me. As for my business approach, I understand why he doesn't like it. I only push for big fights at fair prices. Of course, anyone who prefers easy fights won't be happy with that, Alalshik stated. But he didn't stop there. He went on to question Alvarez's mindset and competitive spirit.
It wasn't bothering me. You know, I wasn't really too much worried about the right hand. You know, he landed a couple of times at the end of the round where he was trying to steal it.
Canelo is clearly looking for easy fights. I know how he felt after losing to Bivol, and ever since then, he's been avoiding real challenges. I'm not the one afraid of fighting Benavidez or anyone else. He's the one wasting our time.
Sheik say that he sent you an offer, possibly to face Crawford for coming up here. Is that true, or what happened with that?
No, I don't have any offers. And look, I'm 100% focused on this fight, and then
throwing out unrealistic numbers just to avoid the fight. I'll continue working to make the biggest fights that truly serve the boxing world, while he's more focused on making an easy payday.
We will send you 2 gloves if you want to play in Saudi Arabia. That's it. He said to me, send to me 2 Ferrari.
The situation must be disheartening for Terence Crawford, who viewed a showdown with Canelo Alvarez as the biggest fight of his career, one that could secure his highest payday. Crawford had been open to the idea of a blockbuster clash with the Mexican star, as long as the financial terms were right. As the saying goes, if the money's right, the fight is on.
Because of I'm in this position. If he wants to work with me, it's in my way, not in their way. I don't need it.
Crawford added, but right now, he's focused on his fight with Edgar Berlanga on September 14th. As for me, I'm going to take time to relax.
Pound for pound, you think that's fair to you?
You know, it's a few people there who deserve the #1 pound for pound and fight.
Be with my family and enjoy this victory along with everything I've accomplished in boxing. When asked again about a potential fight, he remained non-committal.